Hello Cancers, I'm here to do your fall 2020 reading, overall overview of your life, different areas, home, family, work, professional life, your overall sense of security, and your emotional life. And we're going to divine some time frames and more details, clarity with the cartomancy. Hope you all are doing well and you had a safe summer. So we'll get into this for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, general energies. Feel free to interpret some of the messages that come through divining the spread. As well, it's predictive, so some of the messages you may not see correlate in your timeline until the time comes. So thank you for those of you who have continued to subscribe, like. So let's begin. Cancer. Let's see what the basis. Clarity, confirmation, forewarning for Cancer. What you need to know. Let's see the energy surrounding you. Upcoming. Okay. I might have started picking up. They just, some of them are mixed. Yeah, that's right. So, Cancers. Focused on building. Some type of new project is on your mind. There's some things you might be working on in private. For some of you, there is some type of team that is downsizing somewhere. Someone's leaving a group. Could be a group of 4 that's going down to 3 in some type of work or group or other team you've been involved in. There might be something where there's a need for a replacement. Someone needs you to teach them, or you need your expertise or your wisdom or perspective may be needed to help someone, kind of bring someone new in. Or this could be you coming into a new environment as well. Some of you might be feeling like it's going to be taking a little bit of work to feel like you're a part of a team or group if you're the new, kind of a new person coming into some type of work or other career group or team. So it seems like some of you are in the mind frame just pretty much of building and foundation, a new foundation. Let's see here. Ooh. I do feel that just some of you are in your energy getting a little bit more serious, feeling like there's more for you to learn, really being in that mind frame of discovering. There is a door opening somewhere. There's a door opening and there's doors closing at the same time. I feel like some of you may be ready to own your own home. Some of you may be working on some type of property or obtaining some other type of, it also could be something to do with a vehicle for work. Some of you could be upgrading. Some of you could be changing. Yeah, upgrading, renewing. Something's coming up for renewal too. So there's like a lease renewal. Some of you could be signing a new lease over the next 3 months, 3 to 4 months. And to clarify this overall energy. Of a situation stabilizing but still needing work. Some of you might feel like the foundation of a relationship, a situation as well, could have been better. But there's something in hindsight as well that you are discovering, realizing, and attracting. Some of you are attracting work. You're attracting new opportunities to you. Yeah. Okay, so some of you, there is some type of something to do with contracts, legal things your mind is on. Establishing. So for some of you, this could be future for your family, or a just in case kind of thing. So some of you are maybe in some type of preparation mode. Some of you, it's again, I'm feeling a little like it's going to take work to get in. Like there's a door being cracked open for you. Some of you could be working a lot with like the law of attraction and manifestation, just period, getting into that on how. Some of you could be working on karma, or there's some type of karmic situation that some of you may feel like you're dealing with. And you may be even trying to learn more about that so that you can, there's something it's like you're trying to equip yourself with in order to know how to work a situation in your favor. For some of you, it could even be in some ways like an art of persuasion. Some of you may feel like you need to work on who you're attracting to, or what you're exuding out to the world. Some of you may just feel like you might need to be working on yourself. And some of you might feel like you need to take a retreat in order to do that, or take some other type of break for yourself, self-care, self-love, your own security. Not seeking approval from others, but also kind of working with that energy where you, in some ways, you do need to work with others. So some of you are struggling with that. I feel like there's a struggle with opening up and giving, but I feel like there's like you're halfway there, or you're like meeting someone halfway, or meeting a situation halfway there. So the first 5 days, October, November, are seeming like there could be something, an opportunity that you're attracting. For some of you, this is side work, but still not feeling. Something about fitting in is coming in for some of you with a career or some other type of group. Fitting in is and yeah. But I do feel like it will be a process, though, that some of you come to, of attracting like-mindedness to yourself. I feel like some of you just are going through this cycle of growth and maybe assessing your foundation too. So with your home, speaking of foundation, So you have the Justice here. Some of you, there could be a Libra significant in your life, your family. It could be something to celebrate, or this person could be making a choice, a major decision. This could be a person who is leaving, or there's something else having to do with the law that this person is getting into. This could also be something that you're studying, a law, or going over your own contract, what you've signed, even if it's a lease. I do feel like some of you, there could be a payout from there not being work, obviously, too, of what's going on in the world. So I feel like with what comes out of it could be something that you have to work with. There could be something that you have to work with for a period of time, and it's a temporary situation. There are some situations I feel, though, there are some major energies coming in that show that this, for some of you, could be in a major transformational period as far as it comes to your career. And for some of you, you really have kind of just had to surrender to what's going on in the world. But for some of you, there's a major decision with home, family, or someone around your family that could be changing things. Some of you could, some of you may feel that something's taken long enough to happen, or there's something that you've waited for long enough. There's as well too, though, there seems to be something that's showing possible signs of success when it comes to something or someone at a distance, or something going the distance. Long-term planning. Some of you might feel, though, that there's something that there's something with the decision here. With family, home, a person at a distance, or someone going a distance. And some of you could be just really as well yeah, I just feel like there's maybe it's just a family member that's going a distance, moving a distance. But something as well has been, that's been up in the air with a home or some other type of property. So I'm gonna move on into your, with something with legal here. Oh, some of you might as well. There could be some things with like could be a restraining order needed, or some of you might be feeling like your environment, that there's so much that's gone on. So much that's gone on. It's something that's taking some time. And it could be something with legal, with family. Could be a case or something that is taking a while to settle. It may finally get settled. And it may be around mid-October, between the 10th and 13th of November. There could be some type of resolution or a situation that does get balanced in your favor. Okay. And there's something to calling a truce. Someone's calling a truce. But with still a little bit of a guard up. That's what I'm seeing too. There's something over here where you might miss the way things used to be, but also realizing that kind of like it's what's best for the situation or your relationship, your connection. So yeah, moving into your career, there does seem to be a decision to move to a new space, place. For some of you, there could be an opportunity for you to change your environment. And well, yeah, too, work could be calling some of you to a distance. But it might throw your family life off balance in some way. So that's what I'm getting, where someone's like going long distance, and this might be a spouse or someone who's going a distance, and it will really take effort to keep things balanced with the family because of your home life, because of work. So yeah, there could be work that's taking some of you into a new space. And some of you are walking away from a certain environment too. I feel that like you felt like maybe an outcast, or you were, it's kind of like more of this energy here where you're kind of seeking a new world to align yourself with. And I do feel that for some of you, this is coming by way of maybe a friend, or there will be someone you know. There's some familiarity too with a place. It's either you're being called to a familiar place, or there's a familiar face in a new space, and that could be someone who's showing you or assisting you in some way. This could be someone that you helped in the past. So something could be coming back around or coming full circle, as far as like people you meet climbing, or climbing the ladder and going up, or wherever you stage you are, and you someone who can help you after you've helped them. Something like this could be going on for some of you. So there's something here where there's a new seed being planted for your work environment is going to change, but I feel like it's for the better. There's more of a team effort here, less I guess click type of energy. So maybe you're moving away from that. So it looks like the very end of September, October. Last 10 days of November, December. Could be where some of you are making this step or this change or decision, or where that you see that this opportunity is available to you. And I'm also getting something of like someone offering you the decision to stay with them while you establish yourself to take on an opportunity. So some of you could be going in. So some of you, your home situation could be changing. So with finances here, I do feel like this is like a well-running dry. This is the Ace of Cups and the Four of Spades here with the Death card. It does seem to be a well-running dry, but it just brings you in a mind frame of filling in. So there could be a fill in someone, and also the loss of some type of income could be again that someone is making a step or making a decision that they've been waiting for some time or taking a long time to make in a stage. So you have two aces here. So yeah, there is new beginning as there are endings coming in. So whatever this well is that's running dry, though, I do feel like it will be replaced. For some of you, there is generosity around you. There is some peace of mind. And again, yeah. So something is like it's time to move on from depending on. It could have been an overflow. But some of you as well just could be in the mind frame of as this overflow is coming in, if there's an extra that you're manifesting for yourself, you're in the mind frame of knowing that this is going to end. So you're saving for a rainy day. You're knowing that there's something that you can't depend on forever, but there's something that you can do to transform as well what's coming in. I do feel that some of you will really be spendthrift, in that spendthrift mode, saving, really saving or establishing future future security. And for some of you, you are moving out of conflict with someone, and as it comes to there's some peace of mind with anyone you share resources with. That's transforming. So anyone that you, with your 8th house, that you share resources and your sense of security with, you are moving into calmer waters. There doesn't seem to be much that is cause for concern, but being mindful of just something that is going to run dry eventually. So there's like preparation for this going on for some of you, and for some of you this is like a new year, something with the new year that's coming in. So in January, there could be something that's changing or transforming with your income and how you get paid in January, or this also could be something with your partner, whoever you're sharing resources with, or this as well could be when you can see that there are calmer waters, or there's a little bit more peace of mind about the foundation that you're attempting to build to get out of any feeling of lack, or that there is scarcity coming. Some of you so some of you too might be very kind of mindful of celebrations and feeling like as well too, if it's like, if there's any financial restraints, things that you used to love, for some of you that could be where some of you are maybe changing some family traditions or celebrations, or how you used to spend your money. That could be changing. What fulfills you could be transforming, your thoughts even for the love of money. Some of you could be really getting into kind of the nature of that beast, and it's as you need it to survive, but there's also that factor where there's a lot of other things that come with just some of you in a realization in your mind, and being at peace with as well to being less hoarding. Some of you could be getting rid of things. Some of you could be trying to minimalize how you seek and what you seek in your security or stability, and your foundation could be changing, and you might find that you need less to feel at peace. So for some of you, there's a desire that you need that is ending, and I do feel for some of you this is something with transportation is coming up really strong, as far as it being something that changes, or you're upgrading. Someone's upgrading. Okay. And got another 4 that's kind of coming out here. Was moving into your emotional life. I'm pretty much with this saying, I feel with this is just like that foundation is going to come in for you. It'll be a better situation for you, whatever it is that needs to change or transform, even if it is a vehicle, or something else that has to do with your stability, your security, or you're coming into it. And so, yeah, the next 4 months. And January does seem very significant for there being significant change. So, and for some of you, it is a change with a partner that gives you some peace. So, with your emotional life, I do feel for some of you, you might feel as if there's something where you're disappointed about, or you might be disappointed and feel like you might need to move on for someone who is a little bit maybe immature, flaky, flighty, or there's someone that you wish it would work only if this person, you might try to work with them and you might move on, or some of you might like taking the bad with the good. Some of you might feel someone you attract to you, or you're attracted to, like it needs work. It's not like a perfect situation, but then you being in an attitude where you see that there could be value that's hidden or can be uncovered in someone. You might give someone a chance, or there's a situation that's not ideal, but it's good for now, or there's something that's tied to a connection that is coming in the fall. This could be someone that is an existing, or it could be someone new coming up. So it's like you really like this person, but you just wish that maybe they have other obligations, or have had made prior commitments, or a situation where they are involved with co-parenting. So it's like it's not the perfect situation, but it's still something that you like to and maybe have fun with a little bit. But it's like afterwards, it's like not addressing the elephant in the room, wanting to, but kind of taking something for what it is, but also feeling like you might move on from it. Now, for some of you, there might be something with a spouse that their career is taking them at a distance, or you're being taken at a distance because of work, travel. So then that's the missing you, and kind of maybe feeling a sense of loss of a spark or connection. Feeling like work is coming between you, or some other situation, or even a child situation is coming between you. So for some of you, though, I'm getting this is like a child. It could be a female child for some of you. Something about a female child is coming through. Some of you could have one child, like you have a male child, but and maybe they're at an age where now you want to balance out the situation, like your family. You could maybe feel like you're missing something with your family to make it whole. You might just want one more child, and you're kind of really desiring a girl. Some of you, that could be like you want to balance out your family. So there's something that you might have been trying for some time with. So it depends on your situation. Now, yeah, those for those of you, yeah, in established relationships, I do feel like that's a desire for you, but there could be something that's in the way of that being successful or going through the way you want it to. Let's look at your card for your emotions, Cancers. Some of you are moving on, but with a little regret. Some of you could be in your head about regrets. And yeah, there's definitely something here with a child. It could be a female child who's grown into a woman, who's going out on her own. That's maybe giving you a feeling of a little loss, but it's at the same time, it's like it's a happy thing. So there's something kind of that fills your heart up, kind of maybe gives you some emotions of the way things, you know, maybe just kind of gives you flashbacks. I feel like some of you are going to be kind of having a little bit flashbacks. Looking back over pictures, videos, things like that, or just memories. So some of you there's this movement where you are, you know, going for your happiness, your own sense of happiness, whatever that means for you. And if it means that you have to leave someone, then I feel that you're going to do what's best for yourself. But as well too, if there's something where you can remain friends with someone, I feel like that would be kind of like an ideal situation. Um, uh, some of you, this is kind of just confirmation that what you are working towards. Maybe for some of you with pregnancy, again with this 9, could be coming in, or it's some other family member and a child, and that coming in. Some of you might though feel like you're losing some type of energy. You're feeling like you're like you need to replenish your energy, or someone drains it a little bit, and then you need to kind of take your time and replenish yourself. There's someone who could be like a lot of energy for you. Some of you may even feel like a child is like that's a child that's going to be have a lot of energy. So there could be news of this, news of a child situation coming in between the 20th and 25th of October, 26th of October. Yeah, 20th, 25th of November or December. Some of you as well around that time. There could be an invitation. Some of you as well could feel it's an invitation. Some of you might feel upset because you have to go alone, but you'll still have a good time, but there's some type of regret there. Some of you, the problem with someone, their kind of vice or what makes a situation not ideal is a drinking problem or some other indulgence. I'm also getting that someone is acting single. Someone acts single. They flirt a lot. That might be something that is an issue for some of you. So do feel like if you're dating as well, singles, if you're dating, it's definitely going to be a process. Definitely going to be a process. I feel like in some ways you'll have a good time, but in some ways you're going to be feeling like there's a lot of selfish energy around. But there is some wish fulfillment as well. It's just something it's not the way you may have envisioned it or planned it or wanted it. There's something out, there's something with a wish fulfillment or something that is coming as a desire that is kind of bittersweet. It's like a bittersweet desire coming in. Be careful what you wish for as well in regards to a person or relationship. What, as far as what you take on, and someone still maybe needing a little bit of work, or they're really needing to be some kind of compromise or kind of putting up with things. So you're in your attitude or mode of working with others, coming out of a shell a bit. So and if someone's not acting single, someone wants to stay single. So some of you, there's maybe a friend too. It's a friendship that is like, might have some energy that is a little regret about a friend not, like, maybe unrequited in a sense. Something's one-sided on a situation. I feel like you'll figure it out, but it could be as well that there is a situation that if you're sticking it out, willing to work it out, what you put into it, it could change, could maybe move past. It could be a situation that can grow or has great potential. It's just going to maybe take a little bit of work or a little bit of putting up with something that's not just perfect, but what is nothing, right? So it's a changeable energy. But that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. And if you would like a personal reading, I'm still doing the email video readings. I'm no longer going to do the phone readings. I'm going to be changing to email readings. Also have something else in the pipeline that I may link with this channel from one of the other things that I do that's been taking up a lot of my focus. But still coming back to this channel. This was the seasonal ones, or something I want to keep, and if anything else comes to my mind that I moved to do for the zodiac, and I would do it. I'm just not on a schedule, but for the seasonals, right before the season kind of turns, you can kind of expect this type of spread for your signs. So I hope it was helpful for you, Cancers. Check your other signs as well. There could be messages there for you. I hope this was helpful. Take care.